Hi, welcome along to AFTV. I've got with me Alex from the COP TV in the studio with me. Of course, it's a huge game this week. Arsenal going up to Liverpool, Anfield, under the lights, 5:30 kickoff to take on Liverpool, right? And we know it's going to be a tough game. We've got a horrendous record up there in recent years. I think the last 5 times we've been up there, no wins. We've conceded 3 goals as well.
Oh, conceded more than that.
3 goals in each of those games.
Oh, in each one, yeah.
It's been shocking.
Least, yeah.
However, a lot of Arsenal fans feel a little bit more optimistic going up there because we're on a little bit of a run ourselves. You know, we've been playing all right. International break's been a little bit of breaking things. Who knows, man?
Listen, I like the confidence, and you're right to be confident.
I'm not being completely confident, but I'm just
You're right to be quietly confident, though.
Quietly confident that maybe we could go out there and get something. But in this video, what I wanted to do was like a head-to-head. Right now, under normal circumstances, people will be saying, Robbie, are you mad? Head-to-head with who? Who are you going to go head-to-head with? I've been quite selective with who I'm going to do these head-to-heads with, right? But when I say selective, not unfairly selective, but just thought I'd pick out a few players.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So we're going to go 3 players head-to-head. Yeah?
Right.
That I think possibly I'd go with our guys. First one, Ben White and Matip.
Well, I'm a huge Joel Matip fan, as you know. I love him. I think there was a lot of talk about him being injury prone, which he is, but he's slowly moving away from that, maybe that misconception. But I think a lot of people thought he was quite clumsy, a bit lackadaisical, but he's actually totally the opposite. He just looks a bit like Bambi on ice when he's trying to do these runs to the edge of their box and get a free kick for us. But it's actually really effective, and the relationship that he's now got with Van Dijk has kind of almost eclipsed the one Van Dijk had with Gomez for so long. And Matip's just come in, not made any mistakes really. If anyone's been making the mistakes this season, it's actually Van Dijk, which, you know, he'd admit that. It hasn't been his best season ever. Just qualified for his first ever international tournament with Holland for the World Cup. But if we're talking about on form as well, then it's Ben White, to be honest with you. Your defensive record in the last 6 to 10 games, really good. I mean, listen.
Ben White has been brilliant this season. First game of the season, all right, a bit shaky. But since then, since he came back after COVID, Ben White has been playing really, really well. He's like, you're saying your guy's Bambi on ice.
Your guy doesn't even watch football.
Ben White is a Rolls Royce.
Benjamin.
Man. What do you mean? He don't even watch football. You don't have to watch football.
This guy goes home and watch Ready, Steady, Cook.
We spoke about.
I've got a green and a red pepper.
We spoke about this on your channel. Football does. What do you want him to do? Watch football all day?
I want him to go home and study the encyclopedia and tell me what boots Zidane was wearing in the '99 World Cup.
I'm sure he does all of his research on that and researches players, right? That's part of his job. But when he goes home, maybe he wants to relax and do something else. But when he's on that pitch, he plays football. And on that pitch...
I'm yet to be totally convinced.
On that pitch, he's a Rolls Royce. A lot of people at the start of the season trying to, oh yeah, he's a waste of money and stuff like that.
It's a bit early for the Rolls Royce chat to be dragging
on
that
the ball, he's like a Rolls Royce. The way he brings the ball out, he's not even like a centre-half. He moves with the ball and like a winger.
Like a Prius at the minute. Rolls Royce, leave that stuff for Van Dijk, bro. Come on.
Matip's a Prius.
Man's a hybrid right now of.
Matip's a Prius in the garage.
Listen, does it not count for anything? Matip has won the Champions League, Premier League.
No, he's a good. Listen, he's a quality player, but so is Ben White. Why do you think we had to pay 50 million for him? Ben White is what, 22, 23?
23.
So, yeah,
Matip's 27, you know.
And?
But I'm saying maybe he's still yet to hit his prime, Matip. I think Ben White's had a good 7 games, bro.
No, but even...
I'm talking about head-to-head.
Even last season at Brighton, he was brilliant. He was brilliant at Brighton.
He was good at Leeds as well.
Brilliant at Leeds. He broke into the England squad from playing for Brighton. That shows you a lot. It's no disrespect to Brighton, but that shows you a lot. That he broke into the England squad.
Didn't even know he was called up because he doesn't watch Sky Sports News. Oh, I forgot a game. Oh,
well, I'm going Benjamin White. What are you people going out there? I'm going Ben White. Of course, Alex is going Matip.
Joel, every day.
Joel. All right, here's the next comparison. Here's the next head-to-head.
Go on.
Your guy, Thiago, Paid a lot of money for him. Had high
29
hopes.
mil. Had
And
high hopes.
Emil
Still do.
Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Now, don't even talk, man. Emil Smith Rowe has been brilliant.
This is a head-to-head. I'm going to
Scores
talk.
goals. All energy. Good at passing the ball. All right, maybe not as silky as passing the ball as Thiago, but good at passing the ball. But affects games, man. Affects games. You saw him for England the other night. Got his first goal. Right,
Yeah, he did. Good finish, though.
But he's a quality player. He's been one of the stars of the Premier League so far this season. Young player, still only 20. He is exceptional.
20, yeah? Is that how old he is? 20.
Yeah.
Still young. Listen, there are two players as well that have their shin pads showing when they're with their socks hella low. Again, if we're talking about on form, I have to give it to Emil. I like him. He's a cool kid, very composed. However, career-wise, name something Thiago hasn't won. Yeah, but he's won the. I don't think he won the Euros or the World Cup. I don't think he was in those Spanish teams.
He won anything with you though? I'm talking about. I'm not on about.
Emil Smith Rowe won anything ever? Thiago's won it all. Did he win the FA Cup?
Listen, I'm talking about what's he done since he's been to Liverpool. Has he been a flop?
Oh, there's no way he's been a flop, man.
Has he been a flop? What's he done?
Right, let me explain what he's done. You know that period where we lost 6 home games in a row? Right. After that, I think there was 10 games till the end of the season. He played in all 10 of those games, and I truly believe we wouldn't be in the Champions League this season if it wasn't for Thiago's second half of the season form last year. Am I saying that I'm fully satisfied with everything he's done at Liverpool? No.
So you wouldn't.
And I don't want him to leave. I know
you wouldn't have made the Champions League if it weren't for him.
I say that, yeah.
What did he do?
A lot. He played in that number 6 position instead of Hendo when he was injured. He was almost doing 2 people's jobs because Fabinho was out as well. Bro, you see it. I was in the Nike box recently and he was in the box next to us, and you could tell by his body language he was fuming that Klopp wasn't playing him because he thought he was fit. But Klopp said, "You're not fit yet." And we drew the game 2-2, and he was fuming. And you could see, I was looking at him going, "Oh shit, he's fuming there. He wants to be down there impacting the game." And I think career-wise, there's no comparison. Emil was right at the start of his.
Even Klopp's not playing him. Even you're admitting that now. That Klopp's not.
He's just coming back from injury.
Right?
Injury there.
He's not really. He's not really hit the ground. You know. Come on. He's not. I get it. We've had a similar thing with Thomas Partey where he's been in and out injured. We haven't seen the best of him. It's not to say that Thiago isn't quality, but we haven't seen the best of Thomas Partey. He's quality, but yeah, it's the same with Thiago. I cannot really remember what he's really done since he's gone to Liverpool.
This season, I'll give you Emil Smith. He wins that head-to-head.
Yeah, since I'm on about the Thiago at Liverpool and the Emil Smith Rowe at Arsenal.
Since he's been at
Liverpool. You're going on about the Thiago at Bayern. Or Barca. I'm on about the Thiago at Liverpool.
Okay. Thiago at Liverpool versus obviously very different players playing different positions really. One's a kind of deep line playmaker, the other one's a bit of a wide player who comes in. Yeah, go on then. This season, my head-to-head vote is Emil Smith Rowe. How about that? So case closed.
You got to. I mean, don't think you're doing me any favours here, right?
No, I did you a few favours on my video, bro.
Yeah, well, I ain't doing you no favours, right? I mean, that's in on merit.
Okay.
Right, last head-to-head. This is the big one, right? It's not even so much on just current form because both of them been a little shaky this season.
Yeah.
Injuries, that. Both play for Scotland.
Oh, no.
Both play in the same position. Right?
Yep.
Actually, one of them keeps the other one out of his position sometimes.
He actually has now moved Robertson into a left midfield position for Scotland.
Wonder why.
Well,
we're talking about Tierney versus Robertson. Explain that. Why has he moved Robertson?
I think.
And don't, as a disclaimer, I think Robertson is absolute quality.
Yeah.
Yeah? I just think Tierney's better. Right, anyway, go.
All right, that's a wild statement, but how's
it wild?
Listen.
How's it, hold on, wait a minute. How's it wild?
No, because you chucked it in right at the end. You said, he's great, but he's...
No, but how's it wild if the manager of Scotland is saying, you know what, as a left back, Tierney's better, you move up the pitch?
So it's actually a 5. So Tierney plays on the left-hand side of a 3 at the back, and then Robbo's like the wing back. But Robbo's more attacking. He gets more goals and assists than Tierney. So you'd want him to play further forward as opposed to the other way around, no? Tierney's very good, bro. I'm not here to slag Tierney off.
Tierney's defensively.
If Tierney didn't play for Arsenal and we didn't have Robertson, I could imagine Tierney playing for us.
Oh, so you'd rather have him than Robertson?
No way. I'm saying there's a lot of situations that wouldn't have to have happened for this to happen, but
why?
It's got to be Robertson.
Tierney's better defensively. Tierney's better. That is proven by what the Scotland manager has done.
Oh, listen, Steve Clarke at Scotland. Let's not base, world-class decision making by him.
No, but he's got it right, isn't it? Because look, when he took over, they were like nowhere, and now they've qualified for. They haven't qualified, but they're into the playoffs
for
the World Cup.
I know,
Scotland potentially could make the World Cup for the first time.
They're their best two players,
right? And what is Scotland built on? Their defence.
Haggis.
They're built on their defence. And he looks on it and he says to himself, defensively, out of the two of them,
he can
Tierney's,
trust Tierney more.
I'm going to push.
He's more a defensive
Robertson.
player.
You play more as a wide man, right? You play right? Defensively, Tierney. And then going forward, I'd say probably Robertson slightly ahead because they're both great crossers of the ball. They've both got lots of ability going forward. So that's why I give Tierney the edge.
Robertson as a crosser, great when the ball's moving from a dead ball corner. There's a lot of groans in the Kop when he takes a corner. It doesn't beat the first man. That is one thing I do have to say about Robbo, which I don't like saying because he's so good for us. But I think when Steve Clarke goes, right, let me see how they both play at club level. I would say Tierney's an out-and-out 4-4-2 left-back, whereas Robertson is playing in a system where him and Trent, their average positions are pretty much the halfway line. Or, if you looked at their heat.
If there was a back four, if
that's a question.
If in one of the games, right, it's going to be a back four, who do you think Steve Clarke would drop on that left-hand side?
It's not really dropping, because whoever he doesn't play there, they just play left mid.
Answer the question. If there was a back four,
you got me where you want me today, don't
who's getting dropped?
I would probably say Robertson would get dropped. However,
Tierney.
Answer me this though: who's been the better left back in the last 5 years, and who's won loads of trophies? It's Robertson. Yeah, captain of Scotland, bro.
But even
why isn't Tierney the captain of Scotland?
Huh?
Why isn't Tierney the captain?
Oh, is he the captain, Robertson?
Yeah. You know that.
I didn't know. I didn't realise he was
El Capo.
No, but he's just because he's a more senior player. He's older.
How old is Tierney?
Tierney was 23.
23, 24.
23?
Injured a lot though. You have to say.
That's
listen,
Robertson.
I think
How old's Robertson?
I think he's 27.
So you gave the old boy the armband.
The old boy. I'm 27. Am I an old boy? Blood.
In football terms.
Yeah. I'm nearing my last contract age, I know.
To me, I know, I'm going Tierney. He's going Robertson. You're not going to, you're not going to divide us.
No.
Right, so I want to ask you guys out there. So we've got 3 head-to-heads. Want to ask you guys out there, what do you think? First of all, of course, what we're just discussing, Tierney or Robertson, right?
Matip and White.
Matip or Benjamin White?
Benjamin
White, right? And the first one, Emile Smith-Rowe or Thiago? Vote now.
That's a tough one, that.
Vote now. It's not tough. Vote right now. We've made our cases for each of our players. And, of course, looking forward to the game at the weekend. Alex, of course, over on the Kop TV, will be doing some great coverage. Make sure you check out his channel. He's also going to be at Anfield as well. We'll link up with you after the game, of course.
No doubt.
Well, maybe.
I'll bring you a pint.
Might do a runner.
Yeah. Robbie, come back.
But you know what, right? With the game, I don't know, man, there's a little... I know over the years, we've had a terrible...
Let me guess, you've got a funny feeling.
I'm not going to say funny feeling. I'm going to say I've got a genuine feeling that Arsenal are going to go out there and give a good account of themselves.
I think you will as well. And have you noticed as well, when you have come to Anfield recently, it's normally you that score first.
You score first and then
capitulate.
Yeah, before we even start
Before half-time, it's 3-1 to us, the game's over.
Yeah, but I think our defence is a bit better. I don't think that will happen. But anyway, we'll find out. Don't forget to check out the Kop TV. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV. We will see you at the weekend. Watch along in the studio, of course. Big watch along. And, of course, we're going to be at the game. Make sure you check out. It's Arsenal visiting Anfield to take on Liverpool. It's going to be big.
Is that your Scouse accent?
Yeah.